Hello, bowling fans. I'm standing here with Mike Scroggins here at the World Series of Bowling. And, Mike, I want to say, first off, thank you very much for joining us today.
No problem.
Right. Well, Mike, tell us, I know you're bowling in the tournament. What's been your impression so far bowling here at the World Series?
Well, it seems like the scores are a little high. I mean, you got to come out striking and being lined up really at, right at first. And if you're not, you're really behind the eight ball.
What's going to be your strategy here going into the last couple of tournaments here?
Well, I'm like 28th right now in the World Championship. I just want to, maybe average around 230 on both squads. And, that saying that, but the scores are out there. You can do it. I mean, it's just you got to make some really good shots.
Well, you've been on tour for quite a while, too, and you've had a chance to see some of the different eras of the PBA, quote-unquote. What would you say about the modern era with, now that it's really, quote-unquote, international, if you will? How would you say this compares to, say, a few years ago?
Oh, there's a lot more competition nowadays. I mean, there's, everybody's bowling really well all over the country and, all over the world. And to me, it's changed a lot because of the two-handers. I mean, everybody's seems like coming out bowling two hands, or, I mean, if you don't have 400 or 500 revs, you're just, not doing nothing. So to me, it's, I'm like old school, just straight up and in, but I'm still out here doing it.
Absolutely, doing it well, obviously. Now, for our, of course, it's our listeners generally for the podcast, but now for our viewers at home, what kind of advice would you give them as a bowler if they wanted to come out here and compete at the World Series?
I would suggest, bowling on the sport patterns, bowling all tournaments with sport patterns, just get away from league bowling, the house shots and stuff like that. I mean, that's really the only way you can get any better, where you can get there and, just bowling on regular house shots just not going to hack it.
Gotcha. So cheating to win does not work then? No.
No, it doesn't, no.
All right, now one thing that we always have an argument on the Bowling Evolved podcast, I happen to think bowling is a sport. Eric believes it's a very challenging game. Where do you stand on the whole game versus sport debate?
I don't know. I think it is a sport. I mean, I'd like to see, just your average person come out and bowl as many games as we do in just short of time. You just don't, you got to be in really good shape to do that.
Absolutely. Well, Mike, thank you very much for joining us today, and best of luck in the rest of the tournament.
All right.